Hello everyone, AMHarbinger here, and today I am playing Tell Me Why. Now I'm doing a commentary playthrough. I might put up a non-commentary playthrough as well, but I want to experience this game with you guys and see how well it stands up and compared to other titles from Don't Nod. For those who don't know, Don't Nod made the Life is Strange series. They also made an action-adventure game called Vampire. Never played it, but apparently a lot of people loved it. But I know them more for the Life is Strange series, which is acclaimed and has a really deep and rich story. Not really a fan of Life is Strange 2's endings, but you know, it was good leading up to the endings. Just let's put this out here, they really did Sean dirty in that game. But anyway, let's see what this has in store. Now I know it says continue. I did click new game before this whole let's play, but as you can see here, well, that's the first chapter. I haven't really played any of this. You can also see this from, just to make it clear, no achievements. So I'm starting this fresh. Didn't even want to look at that. So let's just go. So the reason I'm doing this so late, I know this came out like last week, is because chapter 2 and 3 are scheduled to come out soon, and I want to, you know, get into it as quickly as possible. Alaska, 2005.
Hey, kiddo. I need to ask you a few questions, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so I stabbed her. I killed my mother.
Wow, that is some opening. Holy crap. I am hooked now. That was an awesome opening. I killed my mother because I wanted to show her my new haircut, and okay. Wow. The art style is definitely Life is Strange. I'm also probably gonna get demonetized for all the music. Don't Nod is notorious for using licensed music, and because of that, it gets copyrighted claims. So I'm anticipating this video will be claimed in every video based on this game. But I'm okay with it. I did that for all my Life is Strange videos. Not a single one of those were monetized because of all the copyrighted music, but whatever. It looks like Troy Baker. you really need a list for something like that? House keys, car keys, all of that?
Okay,
Seems a bit
first,
strange.
I'm gonna find the keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed. I need to bring this with me to Juneau. I have got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume that other guy's name is Tyler.
Hey, you wanna freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
I mean, that does sound awesome.
Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it.
So is Tyler like her boyfriend or
Oh, right. I
best
stashed
friend
them.
or something? She is wearing a wedding ring.
So that's where you've been hiding.
Who puts their house keys in a box underneath their bed? The way she's moving is so stilted
Right.
and unnatural.
I think I'm ready to go now.
Then again, that's also how Max used to move in Life is Strange, and same thing for Sean in Life is Strange. I can fly this. I mean, Don't Not does do a good job of telling
not
what the
gonna see
character's
any stars at
personality
this
is
time
like
of day.
based on their room. So she's really into astronomy. She's really into space. She seems to have really close-knit relationships with her friends. Man, she's really into space. I can't tell if that's a musician or what. Her and Ellie would probably get along really well before The Last of Us Part 2, when she was into this stuff.
I should probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want,
No,
but it makes me happy just to look at the box.
don't do that. Just because you can stream something doesn't mean you should get away with physical media. I mean, there are times where... Alright, let me just put this as a reference. I recently started replaying the original Gears of War, the original, because I'm doing a bunch of Easter egg videos, because those seem to do very well. And here's the thing. The Xbox One, despite being touted as a backwards compatible to all Xbox 360 and original Xbox games, it's not. I can confirm from experience, it does not play Area 51 on the original Xbox and the original Gears of War, which I can understand. Ultimate Edition is out, so they probably just want you to play that. But I feel like that is incredibly bad, because
recognize me.
that's
Last picture I sent. was
Gears of
from
War is a
bleaching my
classic,
hair at
and
home
it's one of
phase.
their most prominent franchise. The fact you can play the original on an Xbox One, it's pretty fucked up. Probably got demonetized for that too, but whatever. The way YouTube is going, you can get demonetized for any little thing right now. It sucks.
One day I'm gonna fill more of this in. Maybe when the house is sold, I'll book some tickets.
The house is sold? Okay, she's really into hockey.
Haven't practiced since high school.
Okay,
I'm probably super rusty.
okay, so she is not in high school. She kind of looks like she's in high school though. So I guess she's in college or graduated college. I'm trying to piece everything together before it's revealed to us.
Allie. She's gonna be so awkward.
Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all the weird and formal? What's wrong with the email? Well, I figured, hey bro, just wanted to give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swank juvie. Swank juvie is more like a letter territory. Okay, so this is her brother, and he went to juvie apparently. Or unless that's like a slang term. I don't know. Whatever, you'll thank me when we're 90 and machines have taken over and you still have something to read by candlelight. See, always thinking ahead. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. So he was in juvie. Holy crap. He doesn't look like someone who would go to juvenile hall. He just looks like a regular hipster, but whatever. What amazing. I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice. Okay, how's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentalist? I bet they're going to miss you. I got my tires replaced, so I'm gonna go pick you up, and you can save the snark when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can all be car guys. Anyway, the Beaks let me take the day off so we can get straight to the old house and get ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that place again. I really can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. Love you, Alison. So, not a thing. So, I'm gonna assume the girl we saw in the beginning was Allison. She killed the mother, and she's been living in the house. Or Tyler is the one. Yeah, it's more likely Tyler killed their mother, and he's been in juvenile hall ever since. Which is a little weird because the way he looks.
Can't believe I'm about to leave this room for the last time. Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin, and I'm off.
It's just a little weird. He doesn't look like someone who's been to juvenile hall for years. Like, if you play Life is Strange 2, you can see what happens to Sean after he's been in juvenile hall for about 4 years. And he looks like an incredibly damaged and destroyed person. This guy looks like he just got out of a, he just got a fresh haircut. He has nice clothes. Like, he looks so happy and alive. Like, I don't get it. Like, is Alaska different when it comes to that stuff?
Gonna miss these dum-dums.
I'm a little confused about what's going on here. I mean, he's got so much stuff, and I don't know. Hopefully the story will elaborate on all of this.
And he's going places. And I'll be able to say I helped him on his way. Is there any way I can... Nah, that's someone else's problem now. Bye, Herbert. Hey, little guy. You're gonna be reunited with your sister soon.
Unless he's not the one who's been to juvie and someone else is, and he's just a tutor.
Oh, cool. I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
Testosterone. Oh wait, is he a transgender? Oh, okay. That's new. Because in the pictures he looked female. So I guess he went through a gender swap operation. Okay. So they're not fraternal twins. You know I'm bad at this. Just wanted to say you've been the best counselor at risk yet. Oh, so he's a counselor. Okay, so he's not the one who went to juvie. He's been a counselor at juvenile hall. Okay, now I know. Again, I know nothing about this game, so if I'm saying stuff that people are probably gonna argue in the comments, you don't know this? How don't you know this? This is my first time being exposed to this game. Heck, I didn't even know this game existed until a couple of days ago. So I am sorry about that. I am coming in entirely fresh with no knowledge of this title whatsoever. He's gonna leave that plant there? What an asshole. That plant's gonna die. So what about that kid at the beginning of the game, the one who killed his mother? Littering? Seriously? That's probably what caused an accident too. Someone's gonna drive over that and then it's just gonna be like...
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope, this is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry. You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep, we're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
The food or the people. I will say I like the voice acting. It's really well done. It's natural in that regard, but the movement and gameplay is really stilted. Alright, I'm going to go with the people.
Honestly, people. The other residents, my mentees, my counselor Aaron. It took me a while to fit in, but once I did, it felt like home. They made me feel safe. Safe enough to be me.
That's so great. I'm really happy for you.
We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
So why didn't they see each other for 10 years? Achievement unlocked. It definitely has that don't not feel though, and I'm
No,
really,
really. I am
pleased about
100%
that.
not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now. You hear they've been talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again? Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
I mean, he's not
I
wrong.
can't believe you've got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead.
I do like the new graphical style. It's not like Life is Strange, so it's helped distinguish itself from those games.
What about you?
It's much more realistic looking. I dig it.
Allison?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot.
Ecology matters.
I'm guessing things haven't changed much.
Ooh, I missed
You
that.
mean
Sorry.
in Delos? Still the capital of East Jesus Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Guess that normal life you wanted didn't live up to your expectations, huh?
I mean, having cable and full-time electricity was definitely a plus, but no one ever forgets anything in a small town. You get marked a weirdo and that's it. That's your life.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch.
What's a potlatch?
Is that smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
Guess someone finally bought that old shack.
That, or the ghosts are cozying up by the fire.
Think the new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure Tina did her best to keep them from figuring it out. At least until the paperwork was signed. Ugh. That house always gave me the
You
creeps.
can't do that.
Those windows are like
In real
huge,
estate, you
gawking
have to
eyes.
expose that type of information, I believe.
You think people talk about our house
Or I
this
could
way?
be wrong. I mean, I've had a
Probably.
few real estate friends, and they told me they have to tell you everything about the house's history, even supernatural tales, but I don't know. Maybe they were just punking me.
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
At least it's got one hell of a view, unlike Juneau.
Hey, Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
Thinking about it.
I mean, where else
Hey,
is he gonna go?
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
I was told, I mean, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased.
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
I mean, we haven't learned much about what this entire story is standing on. Right now, it's about two people trying to get their life together and
Allison?
move on from
Yeah?
something.
Spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please, for me.
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler. You know what gift-giving means in Tlingit culture, and what it means to refuse one.
I'm gonna go with fine.
Fine. I'll take it, but I'm not going to wear it.
Really?
Really. Just so we're clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie, or even Uncle.
Hard pass.
So Eddie arrested him and adopted his sister, and yeah, now we know why she couldn't visit him.
Did you hear that?
Is that a whale? Come on.
Place like home.
Yeah. Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to go home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
So I'm really a little confused about why Eddie let her stop visiting him. I mean, I guess, yeah, she did stated that was because of,
Hey, it's me. Yep, we didn't die in a fiery
it was
crash.
because he
How are you?
didn't want her involved
So
with
weird
whatever
being
he
back on this
did,
boat.
and now he's just annoyed with her. I'm gonna try and stay next to her so we can hear what they're about to say.
Yeah, I've been driving in this stuff for 5 years. I'll be fine. That's not going to happen. Okay, see you soon.
Okay, so he's just checking up.
Yikes.
Hey, I heard that.
That is
Hey,
very
man,
scary.
it's your truck. You do you.
Same to you. Live and let live. Just a sticker.
Just a sticker where you're.
Isn't hunting season almost over?
Almost. Want to draw for one of the last hunts of the season.
Whoa, look at that antique.
You're not one of those odd sixes old and boring folks, are you?
Okay. Interesting.
Hey again.
Fancy meeting you here. Cannery still going strong, huh?
Not sure what people would do around here if it weren't.
Hey, didn't we used to swim off that dock? Wait, no. That was on the lake.
Oh, they pulled that one out.
What? No. Man, so many good memories.
Of pushing me into the lake?
It wasn't me.
The neighbor kid was the one who pushed you in all the time.
Yeah.
What's he up to?
Bobby? I, kinda dated him.
No way.
Yeah. I always seem to attract the assholes. Another reason why I'm not dating right now.
Damn. I watched the cell footage you sent me, but seeing it for real is wild.
Yeah, it was terrible. You could smell the smoke all the way over in Delos Crossing.
2 years later, and they haven't cleaned it up at all?
The company went under after, and surprise, no one else is eager to take it on.
Someone died, right?
Yeah, it was a crazy day.
Wouldn't the I guess the state try and clean it up? I guess they don't have the funds for
There's
that.
nothing like the open air.
Hey, you send your application to Denali yet?
Not yet. I need way more experience.
You're not applying to run the entire national park. They've got to have something entry level, right?
Yeah, but I've done no internships, no volunteer work. They probably get hundreds of applicants, and I've got nothing to show.
Come on, you don't know that. Doesn't hurt to try.
You won't stand a chance. I hate to tell you that. But they expect even entry-level positions, just like, you need 5 years experience.
You know, since there's no electricity at the house, we should totally make a campfire.
Ooh, yes!
I can already smell the gooey marshmallows and warm chocolate.
Clear sky full of stars overhead, the wail of a loon resonating on the empty lake.
All right, Wordsworth.
Hey, that's a compliment.
While you freeze to death outside. So I've spent more time on this damn boat than I have in the other areas of this game. I'm not complaining a lot, but yeah. Oh, I just have to wait it out. Unless there's a collectible I should be getting.
Hey, Allison. Can we take this scenic route instead of the highway? Allison? Guess not.
Allison, pay attention to me. Allison! Nah, she's not paying attention to me. Oh, I can just leave here. Alright, let's look at this. I assume this is going to be important to the story sometime because they wouldn't put this stuff if it wasn't. So we have bed and breakfast, a bunch of performances, protect our only home, and this is coming from Allison, who threw a literal doll outside the window on the highway. I'm just saying. Says it seems she's eager to protect our planet. Like, I'll never get that. Why do you throw trash outside the window? Just keep it in your car and go to the trash can when it's ready. You know, I'm gonna wait it out. There's probably an achievement where it says, you waited. But why doesn't she listen to me when when I can talk to her now about that whole take the scenic route? Oh well.
Let's go.
Guess there is no achievement. I just wasted my time. I'm still waiting for the supernatural thing to happen. Though Nod games usually have that supernatural flair to it. With Max, it was her time powers. With Daniel, he had telekinesis. They still haven't explained how they got those powers. I'm out of G Fuel. Feeling of cold steel on your fingers. It's magical. Holy crap, is that Captain Spirit's home? It looks just like Captain Spirit's home.
Wow. It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Is that a Life is Strange reference? The last episode in the
Charm's not
first
the
season was
problem.
Polaroid.
Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
To do what?
After you.
I know this isn't Captain Spirit's home, it's by a lake, so 100% not. But, yeah, let's go around and start looking around. Okay, you can run. Thank God they put that in.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, better alive. It's locked all right.
Should just kick down the door.
What was she doing out here that night? Come on. Well, at least the tools are still here. That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
Marianne?
She did not like us using her tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or,
Homemade cleaning products may be better for the planet, but they do not have the same shelf life.
add it to the shopping list. Well, at least the tools are still here. That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
She did not like us using her tools.
She was probably just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or she thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up her precious plants.
And we would have. so
Why? Well, at least there are no bears inside there, right? Thank God I didn't grow up in an area like this. Ah, crap, wooden figures. It's just like Hank from Life is Strange Season 2 with his creepy bear statues.
I can't believe these are still here.
yeah. We should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
I can't believe these are still here.
I know that
Yeah.
is this
We
is a
should hide
reference
them
to the
so they
three
don't
wise
frighten away
monkeys.
potential
No
buyers.
hear, see, or speak no evil. But they're good creatures, so I don't know.
I bet we left all kinds of cool
way.
things in there.
I can't believe it's still there.
What'd you find?
Our hidden treasure?
Seriously? How do we think to stash it there?
Goblin secrets are always well kept.
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
And she always knew.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye. Oh, looks like a neighbor came by.
It's funny. I can't remember any signs of them when we were kids.
Probably because our mother scared the shit out of them.
We all saw too.
So like Tyler refers to her as their mother, while Allison
You wanna
refers
go
to
out
her
there?
as
No, you're
Mary
right.
Ann. Giant frozen lake. This is giving me really Ghost of Tsushima vibes.
I wonder if there are still fish in the lake. You still fish? Every Sunday morning. Once I could leave fireweed, of course. Totally. At first, it kind of made me crazy. And then I started to really like it. It was relaxing.
Really?
Yeah, you know, the lake, the water, the sky, me, just a speck in the middle of it all.
A speck with a spliff?
Always. I still can't believe I convinced you to climb that raggedy ass tree with me.
Yeah, not happening a second time.
Oh, come on. I was the one who fell out.
And then I had to walk all the way to Delos Crossing to get Tessa to drive you to the hospital.
I was fine.
You had a concussion.
She flipped out.
When she finally got back from bartering for socks or whatever.
Tessa was so mad she wouldn't even talk to her.
Damn. And how the hell do you climb a tree like that? There's no footing. Like, did you literally just Connor your way up there? Connor being Assassin's Creed 3's main protagonist.
Doesn't seem like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
Alright, let's head inside. Oh, let's look through the window. Guess we can't. Of course it's locked.
Locked.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes. Maybe someone changed the lock.
Who would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
Kick down the door.
You got a plan B?
Yeah, we find another way in. I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Yeah, we had a million ways in and out of this old house. At least one of them's gotta work.
I mean, it's an old piece of crap. Pretty sure you can find a loose board somewhere. I mean, we already did.
Crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No, no idea. But I'm sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
Crafty goblins. It sounds like a episode of Adventure Time. You also shouldn't tell Goblin Slayer about that. He'll come after you guys. Be like, goblins? Where? They all must
Do
die.
you need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
It's screwed in pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
which is in the shed.
I think I saw one back in the shed. At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well, okay.
There it is.
Should be something in here that'll work. I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though. And please, no broken windows.
Oh, come
We'll
on.
see ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever. You're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her
Did
even
she see
worse.
it too?
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
It's weird, but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
So is this part of the Life is Strange series? Because that is definitely supernatural.
I'm feeling something again.
Are they gonna tell us how these
Near the
powers
bar.
are possible?
Yeah.
Like,
me
are
too.
these people mutants, or is there like there was a theory? People were saying that it's actually gods who are just basically punking humanity. They're bored and they're giving powers to people and seeing how things happen, similar to like Greek myth of how gods would interfere with mortal lives, and they're just seeing how things play out because they're just bored about life. I mean, that actually does sound pretty rad to me. Bunch of bored gods.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog.
Coming, I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay. Guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
I guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog. So,
Damn, where's the key?
seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, seriously.
Nice job keeping a
For
secret.
someone who's so wise, he doesn't know which monkey was the one that spoke no evil. I guess up to the player to solve the puzzle. I wonder if we're gonna be able to play as Allison too.
Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
And we could shiv someone with it too.
Oh. Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends.
I mean, the door has a new lock on it, so obviously someone's been here. At least they didn't put any quick time events where I have to unscrew everything. That's good. I hated those things. Especially in the Telltale The Walking Dead series. There's a lot less interaction, but it's so much better for the
you want to go
story.
in there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now? Everything okay down there? Tyler? Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Alright. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
Ouch!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so.
They have telepathy.
We'll figure it out together.
Do all twins have telepathy? I'm just asking. Wow. But also, how did you hit your head on that? That's like the low... you know what, whatever. So Daniel has TK, Max can travel through time, and now
Of course.
Tyler and Allison have the ability to
Not even in
have telepathy. Look, it's the game theory logo. The object just disappeared into nothingness. And I got an achievement.
Then left again after the goblins.
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
Why was I expected to turn over? Okay. I thought there would be like something underneath it, but whatever. You mean after what?
Nope. It was on the right.
After
My bad.
after watching Goblin Slayer, seeing goblins in any degree is unsettling.
You were right, sis.
Of course. A goblin never forgets where she stashed her treasure.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure.
Again, Goblin Slayer.
Pink. It always had to be pink. I found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
Also, what's wrong with pink? Pink starbursts are the best. That's why I like
Past the treasure.
Straight ahead.
You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too. But we really are connected.
Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
What do you mean she made all the creepy characters? That's their secret entrance? It literally has hatches and it's different from everything on the floor. It's not exactly secret. It stands out.
Coming.
Are you okay?
Olive, good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
Well, we're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
And what to sell on eBay.
Wow.
Alright, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it. We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Yes, I am a warrior.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
I mean, judging by the photos, they seem to be a loving family.
Huh.
What happened?
This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
Good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then.
eBay. Not eBay. eBay.
What would little Tyler think if he walked in here right now and saw me? I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference. Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
Not really magic, but okay.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that, or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
I'm gonna go with fix herself.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of,
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
Okay. Hey Mom, we are sorry the vase broke. We didn't know you loved it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. I like how it's actually written by kids. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I am very sorry too. We need to be more careful. I'm very sad. I will not tell Ollie not to be wild anymore. Wow.
What are you reading?
a letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
She pinched every penny. Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
I mean, technically you are. You have telepathy.
What What about you? You think you're gifted?
I wouldn't be here if I was.
What? Like, in this house with me?
I mean anywhere near here. I'd be working in Juneau or Seattle or something.
Seattle?
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Mary Ann's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Mary Ann.
I mean, look at all these photos. They look like they're so happy. Like the one on the lower right side, the one of her bathing them. It's just like, I mean, yeah, there are some pictures that repeat each other, but still.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep. She took so many pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
It made her happy. And it was kind of nice to see her smile.
I guess.
You okay?
All these happy pictures. They look so sad now.
She was trying to save the planet way before Al Gore made it cool.
Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about one thing. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Mary Ann Ronan.
I mean, technically, didn't Elon Musk make environmentalism cool now?
I didn't
With
realize
Tesla.
how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here. And big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Mary Ann was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. Oh, Mary Ann.
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories and watching the fire die. And Mary Ann was none the wiser.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Mary Ann said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
I mean, as kids, you never really understand why your parents do what they do. Once you grow up and start to see the world for what it is, you tend to see that what they were saying wasn't... it had more context to it. At least that's how I've been seeing it. Like, once you're older, you stop seeing your parents as gods and more like regular people. I don't know, maybe there's something here that they're not really telling us. I mean, other than the fact that she tried to kill one of her kids.
Where'd you come from?
A tale of a town of twin swords? A tale of two swords. I guess it's a reference to a tale of two cities.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Mary Ann's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Just plotting world domination.
Ah, that's a big responsibility. Not sure if you can hack it, Ronan.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I guess it is about time to check our bedroom. I'll be up in a second.
For one person, this would be a really cozy home, but for two kids and a mother, this is really, really small. I never checked downstairs with her room. Wonder if I can go in there.
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Oh, okay, so that's
Agreed.
last. For a house that doesn't have any electricity, they have a lot of lamps still connected in. I'm surprised this house hasn't been looted. It still has everything in here.
No, this feels like home. Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juno.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
We were writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Janoon is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there wasn't there. We're in the water. Stupid. Anyway, here is a postcard.
Tyler, do you copy? If we don't move fast, this whole thing is going to melt. Do you copy?
Shh, copy, Allison. Gonna get this thing moving soon. Don't want the Mad Hunter to catch us. Over.
The Mad Hunter. Ugh, he still gives me the creeps. I wish I could forget about him.
Another one of these dolls.
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house. He's seen better days.
Oh, okay. Now that makes
Oh.
sense.
This one wasn't mine.
So the other one was Tyler's. This one was Allison's.
Look, it's the game we made. Lucian Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't stop us from playing all day.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Man, that sucked. I had a Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. They were awesome.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
What? It's a freaking sport.
How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
Too aggressive sports.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah, I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne, where is it?
Oops, I clicked B
You
by
looking
accident.
for something in particular?
My diary.
Once upon a time in ancient and deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the rivers, swiping at salmon on their way to the spawning grounds. Just as he'd got his paw on a particular fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered simply eating the salmon, but then screamed again and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of the tree while a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. Old Bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt, but when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty and knew he needed to help. He's a bear. I don't know. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto its hind legs, rising through its full height. The wolf snapped and snared in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf backed off into the trees, tail between its legs. His legs. Don't wolves travel in packs? Wouldn't they have like multiple wolves? This was written by a kid anyway. The old bear fell back down on all fours and snarled at the princess. She didn't regard him fearfully. "You come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't save me just so you can eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose this is a fair question," admitted the old bear. "But I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had kind eyes, and so she surely made her way down from the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, and so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the old bear. "Of course," he said. "Can you walk back on your own?" "Of course," she said the princess, and so the princess and the old bear walked together through the forest back to the big wooden house. After that day, the princess would occasionally find gifts from the bear: a fresh caught salmon, a handful of ripe berries, a bluebell. One spring, when a sudden thaw flooded the path out to the princess' home, the old bear was there, and she rode back across the river. The old bear began to think that the princess should be his mate. After all, she had no mate, she needed one, and he could protect her from the wolves. She in turn would brush out his fur, pick berries while smushing half of them, and scratch out that one part of his back he couldn't reach. And with how she took care of the goblin, she would be an excellent mother for his cubs. Wait, so what happened to the previous mate? One day the bear came with a ring of spruce and asked the princess to be his bride. "I'm sorry," said the princess. "You are a very good friend, and I appreciate all you've done for me, but I cannot marry you. You're a bear, I'm a princess. It would never work." The old bear was crushed. "Can we still be friends?" he asked. "We will always be friends," said the princess, "but I will never marry you." You don't need to dig that into that poor creature. The old bear and the princess carried out on their friendship, and after 1 year he tried to ask her to be his bride, but once again she refused. This happened 1 year later, and 1 year after that, and then finally the princess said, "Old bear, you are my dear friend, and I appreciate all you have done for me, but I would be sooner have left me to the wolves than marry you, and that is how it will always be. I have my hands full with the 2 goblins who live under my house, and they are all I need." Okay, so this is a metaphor for Marianne. Apparently she had someone who was constantly coming over and asking to be her, to be part of her life, and she refused constantly. That's what I'm reading into in this story, because this story is too elaborate to be written by 2 kids like this. That wounded the old bear deeply, but it was finally enough for him to stop his proposals. They remained friends, and he continued to give her gifts of fresh salmon and ripe berries and newly bloomed bluebells. But the old bear never again asked the princess to be his bride, and much as he might have wanted to, and that is how the princess befriended the old bear and how she refused him. Okay. Well, the stories keep going. Wow, there is a lot of stories. Did they expect you to read all of this? Look at that. Wow. I'm sorry, but I can't read all of that. I'm already an hour into this.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Mom? Mom! Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
What now?
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me, to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
So is this game about
You
facing
think
your
her room is
past?
still locked?
It
Or
always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back. Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
it kind of looks like a Pokemon. I can't remember that dragon Pokemon that looked like something from Never Ending Story. I mean, they look so happy in that picture. Ugh.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way!
Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
That's because it was dangerous to mention his name. He was too powerful.
And then he went to rule the world of Adventure Time. It's strange how they never mentioned their father.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Aw, you gotta be kidding me.
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
You have a way better memory than me.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
And you'll never let anyone forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
Okay, let's do
First
this.
ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
What a weird childhood.
Touche.
Can I just guess? Alright. Wait, you said the princess story, right? Here it is, the princess party. Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, the princess was melancholy because it was the 1-year anniversary of when she had run away from home. Sensing her sadness, her forest friends showed up at her door. They were headed by the pelican, pious and attentive, and organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted. The old bear was there, and his claws were so sharp, as well as the big frog prattling away. Even the halting muskrat, who mostly came out at night, had come. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would harry her path, and then the animals led her to a fairy glen, where her fabulous party had been prepared. There was a buffet of seafood the pelican had served from her never-emptying beak. The air was filled with winking fairy lights the moose had arranged after clouds filled the sky. and the gregarious frog mixed up fizzy drinks. Only the muskrat had done nothing in particular, mooching off everyone else's hard work. So we have a muskrat. The princess had a very good time at her party, such a good time that she forgot to say thank you to any of her friends. Noticing this, the fairies devised a bit of mischief. When the princess went to open her gifts, she found 3 identical boxes at the edge of the glen. Puzzled, she turned back, then gasped. The entire party had vanished. Because you had taken your friends for granted, called the naughty fairies, we have hidden them from you. But we like games. Guess who has given you each of these presents, and you'll get your friends back. The princess opened the first box. Inside there was a torch, which, when lit, revealed the truth. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods when it's dark, and I always see right from wrong, which is my friends would give me a gift like that. I believe that would be the bear. The second box opened. Inside, there was a magic sword which would leap right out of the bear's hands to defend them. Said the princess. Someone wants to make sure I am protected if I'm ever under threat. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the third box. Inside, there was a bag of coins that always provided money if it was for something the bearer truly needed. The princess said. Someone wanted to make sure I have money to buy food when I am hungry and clothes when I'm cold. Which one of my friends would give me a gift like that? I believe that would be the pelican. The princess said about her friends, and she smiled. Certainly fairies, she said. I may have been thoughtless, but I appreciate all my friends have given to me and all they had done for me. She gave her answers, and the vexed fairies were forced to restore the party in a flash of colorful lights. But one by one, she gave the animals a hug and thanked them for the presents, the party, and they all had done to help since she moved into the forest. And that is how the princess celebrated her first anniversary in the woods. Okay. So the first one has to be the pelican. The last one has to be the pelican. Got it. I thought they didn't have electricity.
We're in.
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that? Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They've shut me out. I've had so much on my plate lately, and they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now. We heard her crying. We listened through the door.
Seeing her like this, as if she's still here, It's...
It really sucks.
She was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
A broken parent. Her kids were everything, and that now they hated her. That was too much for her to bear.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all her clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
That's the first positive thing she's ever said about Marianne.
So she was standing here, spying through the window, drawing us while we played.
She always had her eye on us.
My entire body just shivered.
And we're right back to the coldness.
I tried to read this one. I could never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
Orders of the chapter? What, did he write, like, in inconsistent orders? Thank God you have the internet to figure that stuff out.
Straight in the trash?
No. I bet we could sell it on the internet.
True. Maybe we could sell it to the guy who collects John Wayne Gacy's clown paintings.
There's someone who collects... Okay. Serial killer.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
Okay. Probably should have done that last.
It's here!
And it goes back in the drawer. We got some more exploring and violating privacies to do.
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
So it's not just me. I mean, look at those expressions. It's so dark. Like, that's something you don't want to remind yourself about your kids. Like, they look so unhappy.
Oh. This explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
Of course. Doctor prescribes you medication and you decide, no, I'm not going to take that. That is incredibly smart. Another collectible. Can't move.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
Tyler.
What?
Look.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Oh, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. "10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off."
Yeah.
I think I need some air.
The story is a lot more personal. I mean, I'm not. It's good. Lots of drama, conflict, interesting characters. I mean, with Life is Strange 1 and 2, they always started off with pedal to the metal, with Max triggering her time travel ability right at the beginning of the game, like within the first 15 minutes. And with Sean and Daniel with the whole situation with the cop killing their father, and Daniel with his awakened powers. But here it's taking a much more slow burn.
Are you really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go.
Having a kid do that, don't think it's the safest thing to do, but whatever.
Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah.
I shouldn't be smiling because I know what's about to happen.
It looks amazing. Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately. More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was almost like a party. Thank you, Allison. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
I mean, judging from the fact she's on medication and refused to take it,
Mom!
I don't know. It would be too simple to think it like that. That it's because she had a medical disorder, and it just went too far psychologically. They're not going to show it, are they? I mean, judging from that memory, she wasn't angry. She was more uneasy and upset about something else, clearly. And the fact she rushed into that shed with a loaded gun, again, her gun loaded. I mean, something else is going on here. I believe they're remembering the whole situation wrong.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. It wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. you cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
I'm gonna press.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway, to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
Something's wrong with her.
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
I'm gonna put this out here as a theory. Maybe she's pregnant. I don't know, maybe. Because she seems to be rushing into this and like, she just wants to, I mean, it's perfectly logical that she just wants to erase this part of her life and just move on. But the way she's doing it is just so, it's so quick. Plus, it's clear that we have established that they don't remember things correctly. I mean, as they should. They're grown adults and you don't remember how things happened when you were a kid. Certain memories get muddled over the years. As someone who is 30 years old, I can tell you right now, your memory starts to play tricks on you and you start to remember things wrong. And they already established they don't remember things correctly, like the whole incident with the shed. And we just saw that Tyler does not remember the night where he stabbed his mother correctly. We saw that the shed door was open, like she rushed into there. She had her gun already loaded, which means there was something that was coming or something that set her off. And judging by the stories and the fact that she was aware of the stories and the kids were writing these tales that seemed to match up with what's going on in their own lives, there was someone who was trying to woo Marianne. And the fact they haven't mentioned their father this entire time, like no mention of it, there's no photos of that. I don't know, I feel like that's raising also red flags. What if the suitor wasn't a suitor, but their father that was trying to be part of their lives? And I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but the fact that it says he had cubs, the bear, maybe this person was already married, had a family, and maybe he just left his wife, or maybe his wife died, or maybe he was still married with her, or just unhappy with her and wanted to be with Marianne. And after having these kids, he wanted to be with her and this, and she just didn't want him part of her life. I know I'm just pushing a lot of theories out, but there's a lot of things that are going on around here that just don't match up. But I am liking the story. It's a lot more personal driven than this huge climatic world-ending event like with a giant tornado and Life is... Well, it's not world-ending, but you know what I mean. Like a giant, huge climactic event with tornado in Life is Strange 1 and in Life is Strange 2 with all the border patrols and all that. Alright, so let's go with the book that changed everything. I've been rambling too much.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
And everything
It's just
changed
with
when
the
the
way
Fire
you
Nation
avoided this
attacked.
place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
Wait, I thought it was Eddie who told her that she couldn't visit Tyler. But it was Tyler who shut her out? Okay. I'm gonna go with I was hiding.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay, so the other answer would have been more aggressive. Glad I chose the more passive answer.
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal. Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
He was a pretty good artist. The colors, the patterns, it's really well done. Mom and Allison argue again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. Mom always seems jealous. We didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we need to tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed very upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like it's wrong for me to play a boys sport. I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Honestly, that kind of is something a parent would do. They're afraid that their kid's gonna get hurt. I think she was more worried about that. I mean, hockey is a dangerous sport. I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at it as an adult, not a kid. Allison and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? I mean, here's the thing about lore. All goblins are boys, and the dark thing about goblins, and this video is already gonna get demonetized, so what the hell. Goblins are all boys, and they kidnap women and force themselves onto the women in order to birth more goblins. I know that's something you don't want to hear, but that's the reality of dark fantasy. Goblins are very, very dangerous creatures, and they do horrible things. They are not good creatures. So they're not like World of Warcraft, true dark goblin lore. It's very sinister. So if you want to see what they're really like, watch Goblin Slayer. It's a really good, it's a good anime, but yeah, it's very, very dark and extremely unsettling. So if you watch it, be sure you have a strong stomach. So Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place, Luke was so great. He hasn't seen the new trilogy by Disney. Oh my god. That poor naive soul. But Mom, we found out, we watched it and got so mad. She said it was Glory War. Zoom. What? Star Wars doesn't glorify war. In fact, it does the opposite. I don't know. Saturday, 5th of 2005 of February. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looked at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Oh, that's sad. Allison told me again that it was my fault Mom got angry, and she's such a suck-up. Mom barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Don't do this, don't do this, do that. I am sick of her voice, and I am sick of that dumb name too, Ollie the Goblin. The illustrations are really good.
to end up somewhere like this, just not here.
Somewhere with more trees than people?
Exactly.
Just go into it with a little more of a plan than Marianne did.
I think Marianne had a plan at some point. She had all that survivalist gear, mostly working generator.
I think she was making it up as she went along.
Maybe. But maybe that's just how she was at the end. After she lost it. If you squint, you could almost forget Delos Crossing's only a few miles away.
I'm sure Marianne tried to.
Can't blame her.
We're headed there for supplies later. You ready for that?
Yeah, but I was really enjoying a day without assholes.
Just a little longer, and every day will be asshole-free.
That might be asking a lot. At least the glacier's still there.
You have to wonder just what kind of stories it could tell. You know, if it had a mouth.
Remember the ice cave?
The old bear's den?
That's the one. It would have made a perfect secret base if we'd ever been able to find it again.
You know, I actually went looking for it a few years ago.
Really? No way. So?
We found it, but the entrance had collapsed.
Ah, bummer. Not a bad view, right?
I forgot how beautiful it is.
We were in our own world most of the time. The lake wasn't just a lake. It was Moon Hag's lair, and the mountain was an ice troll.
True. Plus, you get used to anything if you see it every day.
Not always. Nice ring. Gift from your boyfriend?
Come on. I told you I'm not with anyone right now. Don't rub it in.
Why does it look familiar?
It was a gift from Eddie. He had them both made at the same time.
Both? Oh, wait.
Yeah. This ring is supposed to be linked to the one he gave you, in a spiritual way.
Do you believe in all that?
You mean, do I believe we could be linked in some other metaphysical way? You know, other than the one that already lets us share thoughts and memories.
Fair enough.
Man, that must be weird when they're going to the bathroom. Just saying.
Well, guess we better get going.
And here I thought you'd never tear yourself away.
Yeah, sorry. Views like this, I just tend to get lost in them.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Well, your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
You know, I'm just trying to be me.
Is this
It's
guy
just
drunk?
who I am.
Well, I've seen a couple of lady transvestites on the TV before, but, I've never seen a dude.
Sam, that's not how you say that.
Say what? Transvestites?
Yes. It's transgender. Transgender men.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track out here in Delos Crossing. The world's just moving on without us.
It's fine. Let's just change the subject.
The subject where you almost shot
Works for
him.
me. Tyler.
Thanks, Sam. So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like patching the roof, checking the pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
He was the bear.
Thanks.
Got it.
I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
You mean it's all you've got left of her? This guy's clear. He's the bear of that story. He kept coming around trying to woo Mary Ann, and she said, no, I don't want to be with you, and all that stuff. And his gifts were fixing the house and all that. I'm gonna go with a few bad memories. I'm gonna be civil, unlike this guy who's just been... I still think he's drunk. Like, the way he's just acting.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
The part where he tried to kill you? Oh, look. He's hammered. Let's do that.
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is pointless. He's hammered.
He's always hammered. And who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
Yes.
No.
Oh, all right.
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
You were just blind. You wanted her to love you and she didn't, and I don't know how I feel about this guy. He still tried to
Did you
shoot
help with
Tyler.
Her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh? You ever solve it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. Guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
Alright, so let's just go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Sam?
Huh?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her. And it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself. Both of you.
I kind of feel
Hey,
bad
so-
for the guy.
We really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Like, again, he did almost shoot us within seconds. But also, he's just so lonely.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vici?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Alright, I'm controlling Allison now. This is nice.
Hey, you!
Hey, isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons. Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency. Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
What's that?
Oh, Michael is moving to Juneau too.
Oh, and did you guys plan on moving together, or?
Well, I mean, yeah. It'll be cheaper to share a place, but nothing's set in stone.
Makes sense.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey,
god,
well,
they're
if you want
best
to go
friends
sometime,
now.
holler at me. I don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
Hey, Ollie! Look! I'm the ruler of this kingdom! Get it? 'Cause it's a dome? You're gonna fall, stupid. That was funny.
I
Nice.
can't believe you didn't laugh. That was hilarious.
Not as funny as you getting all pouty when I didn't laugh at your jokes. Baiting you was my favorite thing. Well, what are we waiting for?
I'm
Let's
doing
go
exploring.
shopping.
Come on, be quiet, Tyler.
Come on, I'm freezing here.
Well, hello, Miss Ronan. Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Well, I did shower this morning.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less, we've been working out at the old house.
This
But
conversation
surprise,
is just
surprise,
so
after 10 years of
uncomfortable,
sitting
you can tell
empty,
from the guy.
it was missing a few things. Hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up. It must be nice to be home.
I'm not sure nice is the word for it.
Oh, of course. I assume being there feels complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
Let's see what they got.
Okay, so we need candles and an all-purpose cleaner.
Plus snacks and drinks. I'm starving.
Hey, have you still not picked anything out?
Oh, remind me what we need again?
Repeat after me. An all-purpose cleaner, candles, drinks, and some snacks.
Alright, I got it.
Seriously? How can you not remember all that?
Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout King?
I thought Tom would have retired him.
You kidding? He never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
You think you could take a picture of this? Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
Inventory, huh?
Yeah. My mind is so numb right now. Anyway, how's the shopping spree going? Finding everything you need?
I don't know who arranged all the shelves today, but they're a total mess.
Are you coming for me, Ronan? Do I have to remind you of the great spreadsheet disaster of 2014, huh?
We don't talk about that. I just made one tiny function mistake.
Which wound up in the store almost ordering $10,000 worth of tampons.
You really saved my ass when you caught that.
Yep, and you still owe me for it.
How
Anyway,
can you
how's your
make
day
a
going?
mistake like that?
We found some stuff in Marianne's room that really threw us for a loop.
Do you want to talk about it?
I do, but not here. And I think it also might not be my story to tell. But maybe all of us can hang out later and you can get the whole messy story.
All right. Well, I'll be here if you need me.
So baby food, butter, lots of random human meat, crappy pizza.
Tyler, you want water, soda, juice?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky.
Wish any of it sounded good.
Gonna go with grape
Grape soda it is.
Ooh, getting wild.
I should write down their info for after the move. Athletic, graceful, and spirited. Sounds like you.
Sorry, I might be movie star handsome, but I can't act for shit. Hey, should we get like 50 cans of peaches just in case the apocalypse hits tonight?
If the apocalypse hits while we're in that drafty old house, we're screwed.
Yep. And I'm unnerved when I come around canned peaches after playing What Happened to Edith Finch.
Can't wait to have.
Hey, Tyler, candy or chips?
You know I got a sweet tooth, sis.
Candy.
Sugar rush it is.
Just generic candies.
Let's see. Fresh cut peonies, triple layered chocolate chip cake, toasted marshmallow.
Are you doing a dramatic reading of the fan?
Plain candles are fine.
I wanted the others.
Michael, you want me to pick up some birch syrup for you?
Is that some roundabout way of asking me to make you two my world famous pancakes?
Ooh, busted. What do we still need to get?
I haven't found the cleaning stuff yet.
What have you been doing? It's like you've never been inside a store before. Like, ooh, fascinating. They put stuff on shelves?
Any opinion on cleaning products?
Only that using them is an unfortunate way to spend an afternoon.
I'll take the strong one.
Plus, the organic stuff. They,
Okay,
they made
I
note
think
that
we're
the
done here.
organic stuff
Tom will
decays
ring us up at
quickly.
the counter.
Bear in the area. Just one bear in the area.
Can you believe Tessa and Tom were ever young?
I heard that. I may have a little less going on in the hair department,
Allison,
but you
I'm
should see
waiting
the
to
rest of
pay for
Delos
groceries.
High, class of '81.
Fair enough. Aren't you running for more gun control?
My platform calls for sensible regulations, but folks around here need guns for safety. And as you know, we run extensive background checks before each and every sale. Will that be all?
Yes. Thank you, Tom. Oh, hi, Tessa. We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
We want to ask you some questions about her. You're the only person who might have known Mary Ann better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
What is it?
Did she ever talk about me being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Mary Ann was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry. My advice to you would be to try to move on.
It's not that easy.
What happened that night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan. That's all we can know. I need to go now. Best of luck to you, truly.
I hate that
What the
thing.
hell was that?
I told you she wouldn't talk.
Whenever
It's just that
someone
CIA
says that
trick.
it's God's plan, it's just as like when
Something's
someone
weird
says,
here.
you do you.
It's weird,
I'm just
right?
like, that's like a non-answer.
Yeah.
That's
I
just
feel
you
it
trying
too.
to evade
It's like
any type of
something's on the
conflict.
tip of my tongue.
Can we use that memory thing on other people?
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Huh. I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it, but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
So she was heavily in debt?
Mom? Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Okay. We remember that slightly differently. I guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that, they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
No.
I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts? The Lord disciplines those he loves. You're failing these kids, Marianne.
Judge me all you want, but don't spew that hate around my children.
Spew hate? I am trying to be your friend. They need a firm, guiding hand, and you...
My God. You actually think you're being a friend right now? Talking about my children that way?
Yes, you might find this hard to believe, but friends aren't just for loans, Marianne.
You really want to get into this? Fine. Let's go to your office. I'll be right back, kids. You stay inside, okay? What's wrong with you?
I wish you would have trusted me on this. I really don't think Tessa was being that harsh.
You don't know her. And regardless of who started things, once they were in the office, they both went at it.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear over the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
So I can choose different memories and follow them based on the reaction of that memory. Okay, so I picked her choice, and there was another one that was a little more passive. Okay. So Marianne was in deep debt. I mean, it was clear that her house was falling to hell. She didn't really know how to maintain a stable income. Looks like she didn't even have employment. And she depended on Sam in order to repair things, keeping him on, like, I guess a low leash. I mean, if the story is anything to be true, maybe she kept egging him on, saying that maybe one day they might be more than friends. I don't know, maybe that, but it's clear that she was deeply in debt. Maybe that's what pulled her over the edge, but that would be too simple.
Is there something I can do for you?
Let's just go straight to it.
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll leave you to it. Damn it.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Of course.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure
Alright,
out what
let's see if
song
I
it was.
cannot screw this up.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on. Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
This is it, right?
I think so. Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
I like how the owner is not suspicious of this at all.
Should we check this one out?
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help with the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
What do you think that pamphlet was Tessa gave to Marianne?
I don't know. I saw it in Marianne's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad, though. Like, maybe conversion therapy bad. I'm sorry.
It's true. I don't know anything else about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
Mom, stop! That's so embarrassing!
Oh, yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah. What the hell happened?
Life?
You think there's more memories lurking around?
I don't know. Let's see.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies. They're so expensive.
I'll just grab a bag.
Oh no, I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay. But write it down in your little notebook.
Okay, whatever you want. There, happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Tessa acted like she was Marianne's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Marianne like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of them in here somewhere.
Definitely a charity case. She is very religious, so she saw that she was helping someone in need. Where are those notebooks? She won't mind if I just snoop around a little.
Tessa? Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
What if I told you the government owed us up to... Oh my god.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Wait, what? Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this one away.
Yeah, that is really bad. Hey Tessa, I got you back from workation. And found the... Why would... Okay, first, why would...
There's a newsletter from the Alliance for Traditional
Why
Families.
would she keep this message for years?
Wow. Yikes.
Store First Lady, yada yada yada, whatever. Still, why would you keep a message like that?
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot. Ah, 2004.
Anything interesting?
She plays
24
Mabel
for a
and
meal at a restaurant,
witches
paid off. $11
Alva?
for a doll for
What?
the kid.
Why would I know about some silly show for teenage girls?
$50 paid off. February's debt. $20 for gas paid in full.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night. I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, we've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
But to be that crippled financially and have 2 kids, that is... Holy
What's
crap.
this doing here?
They said I have an airtight case, so I might as well just talk to her now.
Is there something I can do for you?
We're back. With details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. We were buying groceries, and then you stormed in, threatening to call in debts and demanding that Marianne talk to you. It turned into an argument. So you guys went into the office and blasted that song you used to dance to all the time.
Call in debts? I never. Like I'm some kind of loan shark. When did this supposedly occur?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
I can't be expected to take these accusations seriously
just
if you
saw
can't
the
even recall
damn-
basic details.
Oh, wow, I have to type. I don't remember when I put in the date. What date was it? What date? I'm gonna go with October. Hopefully that's right.
October 2004. That was when she stopped trying to pay her debts, right?
Yes. I don't know why. She always found a way to pay before that. But we never argued about money. I was frustrated, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money. We know you support the Alliance for Traditional Families, and that you gave her the pamphlet about their camp.
What camp?
Which one was it? Any one of these look like a cult camp. I'm gonna go with the one that sounds... It can't be the camp thing because that would be too obvious. I should pay more attention. I'm just gonna go with Y.
The Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. It was conversion therapy. You told her that Tyler should go there.
Look, you've clearly decided I'm Judas, just like Marianne did. But I was trying to help. Tyler, she told me she'd been struggling with you, and I'd heard such good things about that camp.
You told her to send her child to conversion therapy.
Do you know what they do to kids in those places?
I do. Now.
And how did Marianne take your helpful suggestion?
Badly. She wanted to let you be whatever perfect little butterfly was in that cocoon. And yes, we argued about it.
So she was cool with who I was?
She was more than that. She loved you. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I really do have a lot on my plate today.
Okay. We'll get out of your way then. Thanks, Tessa. Can we grab our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
So that's a bit of a bombshell.
What are you thinking?
She accepted Tyler's
Trying
life.
to wrap my brain around all that.
I can't believe you got Tessa Vecchi to talk about the past. Bravo.
Yeah. Marianne, she had my back. It really doesn't change much, right? She was still fucking crazy. She still tried to kill me. But knowing she was trying to protect me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge, it feels good, Allison.
Hey, look at me. You are allowed to feel however you are feeling about this.
God, I could use a smoke.
You're speaking my language.
Smoking's bad for you.
What?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about what this means.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something.
Man, this episode is really going on and on. Yay, achievement. Full confession. I almost didn't get that.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing, just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
This will be interesting. I'm still with Allison. Okay.
Damn. They still got this creepy mascot, huh?
That's a local hero.
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not creepy. He's Delos Crossing's longest-serving officer.
That's right, you are the law.
Hold on. I want to catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
That's still not cleaned up? Assholes. I wonder if the black oyster catchers were still nesting during the spill. God, I hope not. Too little, too late. 100% college tuition paid? Damn. Maybe I should have joined the National Guard.
He's having your credit card stolen by college.
Too soon, Tyler. Too soon.
How does that even happen? I don't know.
Well, should I decide the wild world of accounting isn't for me?
You in the uniform.
Really? I think I could pull it off.
Yeah, I think Allison could pull off a uniform. Just lose the dorky hat.
Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
It's freezing in here.
Whew. That is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
Thank God I live in New York.
Claire Brown went missing on a snowmobile trip?
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened.
I don't remember it.
So Dean Becker and Kevin Sultan.
Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown.
I can't believe they're still sending psychiatric patients to prison.
What's that?
Alaska only has one psych hospital, with less than 100 beds. If anyone else ends up in distress, they go straight to jail.
Damn. I didn't know that. How do you know?
Aaron, he's really passionate about that stuff. I went with him to protest the Capitol building a couple of times.
I mean, welcome to America. If we read into the prison system, we have one of the worst ones in the entire world.
Oh my god, that's the cutest.
It's cute, but don't tell me you've got baby fever.
Ew, no. Why do men always jump to that?
Okay, so she's not pregnant. Okay, my theory just got destroyed.
You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who were always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's parking lot.
Yep. Dan's a cop now. They're married and have a kid, a dog, the whole shebang.
Damn. When did everybody decide to become an adult?
The Delos Crossing?
Shit.
Stop touching everything, Butterfingers.
Sorry.
I like how this is the easy, like, this is like out of a movie. You know, when people walk into hospitals and police stations like it's nothing? They just walk in and it's like, when you go to a real hospital or police station, they stop you right there. They're like, what's your name? They take a picture of you. They go all out. Like, whenever I go to a hospital to visit someone, everyone always asks you to see your visitor's badge. Doctors, nurses, everyone. You are not allowed to go anywhere. They will they track you everywhere. So the fact that this is happening is just astounding to me. Then again, this looks like a really poor police station.
Yeah. Marianne freaked out and wouldn't drive after dark for a few weeks.
This is probably going to be
Remember
a big plot
Mr.
point.
Haynes?
Vaguely. He had that workshop in his garage, right? Made those huge glass sculptures?
Yeah. He's been missing for a couple months.
Damn. Always liked his art.
A lot of missing people are.
That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D? The woman who set fire to her ex's trailer?
Allegedly set fire. She was acquitted. And that's Officer Wilson to you.
Doesn't mean she didn't do it.
Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between Dee and a bear.
Oh, damn. Poor D.
Leave a note.
Hopefully this doesn't weird her out.
Nice.
Oh no, it was her birthday. I completely forgot.
You're a terrible person.
Yeah, you're
It's
a bad
your
friend.
fault. I was so excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind.
Blaming other people for your mistakes.
Huh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here. Huh. Look, she's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday.
Alright, where's this memory?
Tyler, you coming?
Here it is.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
God, not here too. I don't know, but it's off limits anyway.
Seriously? Is that a classroom?
Something's in the way.
That looked like a classroom. Do I need the it tells you to read it right up there on the left side. I can't read this. Oh my god.
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Didn't even say hi.
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Okay, let's go.
There's a memory here, but I can't see it. Unless it's outside.
Yep, but... Hey, she's Delos Crossing's best cop. Other than Eddie, of course.
My bad. I wonder what Delos Crossing's best cop stashes in her locker. You okay?
I'm just feeling a little nauseous.
The dialogue keeps cutting off. This is not me. I'm sorry, but it's not me. It's also very annoying with these memories that you can't really see what's going on. I wonder if I can just grab her keys.
Huh. Looks like she forgot her locker key
So
here.
despite the fact that he said, okay. I bet I have to go all the way to the locker, click on it, then come back for reasons.
Yep, it's locked.
Let's see if it'll let me grab the key this time. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna give up because, fuck it, right?
She won't notice if we borrow this, right?
Long as we put it back right where we found it, we're good.
It's a bit slow when you interact with items and exit out of them. Like, that took a little longer than it should have.
We really shouldn't be in here.
Yes, but you never know where we might find information about that night.
I guess so. So Wilson leaves her locker key in her desk and her password reminder in her locker? That's so irresponsible. An intruder could easily access all kinds of police files with this.
Yeah, like 2 goblin intruders.
Yep. New administration, please reset your password with the introduction of the new administration password. Please note the reception desk computer can now be accessed using any officer's ID and password. If you need any questions, Rosie.
Balto came through.
So her officer ID is her password. Got it. Man, this is a really long first episode. I mean, first episodes tend to be very long, but this is like... I think it's like knocking on 3 hours. Which is a long ass time.
This is heavier than I expected.
Seriously? That thing, you need to work out, Allison.
I'm not that hungry.
Those cookies look awesome.
How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much in my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan.
Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't. Please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
Honestly, no.
Lied about what?
Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure? It's the first time I've been in here since that night. Eddie was so uncomfortable, he dropped a vase.
Here. Have a seat.
All right.
Damn it. Sorry.
And they even fixed it.
They kept this? It's that vase. They glued it back together. What are you looking at?
This poster. I kept staring at it that night. I was picturing myself in the forest, hunting for goblin treasure. Just wanted to be anywhere but here.
Yeah.
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
Alright, let's go. First, remember another memory.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Let's follow the trail and follow more of those memories. I still can't tell where is this coming from? Oh, there it is.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Trying to deal, but it's a lot.
Let's go get some of this sensitive information now.
Rose never lets me back here. Huh. Rose left the computer on.
With the introduction of a new administration system, all employees reset their password. Please note the reception desk computer cannot be accessed by any officer. ID and password. Talk to Sally and me if you have any questions. Alright, so this is a cut. So it took me a while, but I think I finally figured it out. So the password was reset, and apparently the one who reset it was D. Wilson. And according to the page from the officer with the birthday, it was the 20th birthday, and the 20th birthday had the name Salem. So let's see if I am correct with this. If I'm not, well,
Bingo.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Anything juicy?
It took about 30 minutes of me
Just
trying to figure this
Denise's
out,
work
but
emails.
yeah. Just a heads up, since you're
Oh,
picking
Sam.
the
What about
police
him?
shift tomorrow, Sam could...
He got arrested for public intoxication last week, and that was not his first offense. He's on a bit of a downward spiral.
Sam spent the night drunk tank again. Maria picked him up outside. Bernie's last night drunk out of his mind and terrorizing customers. He dozed off pretty quickly. Once he got to the station, he should be better off by the time you get here. He might have a huge hangover, though. I'll bring him big ass coffee and donuts if you were okay. Miss Reynolds brought up a set of keys that she found lying on the ground outside Richini's this morning. If anyone comes looking for them, they're lost and found cupboard. I would have them properly, but the new administration software is bullshit and was down all day. Story of my life. Anyone who's worked with administration software like this knows that it's just a hassle. Seriously, whose idea was it to change it? I'd like to invite them to a new... Okay, a little dark there. Thank you for shopping with us. We ordered Just Between Us Season 2 complete DVD set has shipped. Why would you send that email to your work email? That's just stupid. Hey Dee, are there any slides or reading material for your lecture on Friday? Also wanted to let you know we still have lots of people who sign up to expect a good turnout and wear the nicest suit. I think these kids really enjoy your talks. Keep it up. Kayla, yep, I'll send you my slides as soon as I get home. I'm so yada yada yada, don't care, whatever. More about this oh, God, I thought something good. You know, even with the achievement, it just wasn't worth it. That was nothing but just boring stuff that we already know about. I was hoping for something juicy.
Hey, sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, do you remember this guy?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
It's good to be back.
And just look at you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I always say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh, yeah?
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
which makes it even more important that I follow procedure.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us, or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look, we couldn't be sure, okay? I was trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that, and 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Oh my freaking god! I like how they just put her in the center of all this. Wow, way to be jerks, guys. Like, they're angry at each other, and they're just putting her in the middle. She's trying to be a good person to both Eddie and both Tyler, and they're just acting like dickheads. Like, seriously, how could you... You know, I'm gonna go with Eddie with this, because Tyler's just being an asshole.
Eddie was just doing his best to protect me. To protect his family.
I thought I was your family.
You are. 7 years apart didn't change that. 10 years apart didn't either. But Eddie's family too. Look, we've all fucked up. We've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You wanna grab a bite first? It's on me. Don't wanna send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
They just went at each other's throat and you're gonna have dinner together? Ugh. Bad idea. They should have took it to go. What the frick is that thing? What the fuck? That is the first, like, in those Nod games, they usually are subtle about the supernatural things, like with Max and that deer, and in Life is Strange 2, I don't remember what they really had. I think it was more, it was the wolves, but they never really showed wolves outright. That was, what the fuck was that? It looked like the merchant from Resident Evil 4 when he's been possessed by the Taken. I did not see that coming.
Killed her. I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what goblins do. And brothers and sisters. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Okay, that was. Wow. I kind of feel like I was excited. But at the same time, what the fuck was that thing? Are we not gonna talk about the thing? There's something, yeah, there is definitely something really, really strange. I mean, yeah. This could have been another Life is Strange game. Really, it could have. It has all the elements from the supernatural stuff to the powers between the twins. Heck, even the Tyler and Allison's abilities resemble that of the bond of Sean and Daniel. Like, they just took it another step. It's actually really well done. I mean, maybe this is just another interpretation of the Life is Strange universe? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it seems like they're really loosely connected based on the abilities, how the story is structured, the fact that thing? But yeah. Oh, okay. 77%. Okay. Oh, I solved the puzzle. I'm really proud of myself with that. I did not know that was an option. I really didn't. I thought I just picked the first thing that was available. That actually took me by surprise because usually options like that, they provide you with like a dialogue choice, but now I know. Wow, I took the Eddie side because Eddie was trying to be reasonable. Tyler was the one acting like a jerk. I do feel a little more guilt seeing what Tyler did for Allison, but still, he was acting like a real jerk. He could have been a little more civil about it. Yes, he is the he's the chief of police. He can't just give you someone's file. That's illegal. He'll lose his job and he could be sent to jail for that. I didn't call Sam out. Yeah, the guy is broken. Like, clearly he was infatuated with Marianne, and yeah, I just feel bad about the guy. He's just lonely. I learned the truth. Cool. Sided with Eddie. Okay. I like how they put no, actually, I don't like that they put, like, different options like that. They should give you, like, a list, like in the Life is Strange games.
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves.
Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
I mean, it's the worst guarded police station in the world. Like, it's just as bad as the movies where people go into hospitals and they're never tackled by security. Like, the second you walk past security, they'll just tackle you to the floor in the hospital. They don't play around there. But anyway, that's Tell Me Why. Honestly, it's really good. I like it. The narrative is really strong. Yes, the animations are a bit stiff, and I'm not really a fan of the puzzles. But the game still resembles the iconic Don't Nod storytelling with a lot of drama and a lot of intensity to it. I really like the fact that they're not going so huge with the narrative at this point. Like, it's starting really slow and being a really closely personal story. We're trying to figure out if Marianne was crazy or if there was underlying evidence, which clearly there is with that supernatural thing, unless that's like a fragment of I don't know, their psyche being fractured or something. Like, they have a supernatural ability. It's a lot of stuff that needs to be answered, and episode 2 is coming out really soon, and then episode 3 is also coming out soon. Not sure if they show how many chapters there are in this game, but anyway, I might be uploading a non-commentary version of this as soon as I can, but tell me what you thought about this type of format. I want to do more of it. I'm trying to make my channel stand out more. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, stay awesome, everyone.